Yo, it's rewind time. This is definitely one of the best locations I've ever camped at. And I got one on the back of my head, so that's like 41. Hear it is. Sophia, how many did you get?
0.
0. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, decided on Indian curry place. First time in the tropics. First time below the equator. Right. There it is, guys. Perth. So 2018 has been the best year of my life. In this video, I want to look back and go over all the awesome moments that happened in 2018. This year, so many amazing things have happened, and I've literally changed as a person for the better. So this year started out a bit slow. I spent New Year's and Christmas last year with my family back home, and my plan was to stay at home until the beginning of summertime. So my routine was like get up at 4 a.m. every morning to deliver newspapers around the neighborhood, come back home, learn about web development and that sort of stuff, and then go to bed and then do it again basically. So yeah, my life was pretty boring, and frankly I didn't really like it. I didn't like that routine, and I didn't like staying in my comfort zone the whole time. Then in June, I decided to pack up my stuff and go on my second ever bike tour, which turned out to be my best ever bike tour. Man, can you even imagine that you weren't allowed behind this? So that was the city tour, and I would have to say, very good. I'm reunited. The bike and me are one again. So when I set out on this bike tour, I didn't really have a plan like where it would go from there. The bike tour could have carried on longer, but I got into a sort of dilemma. The thing was is that the summer season was closing down, and I still had to cross the Alps to follow the route that I was taking. I could have taken another route, but didn't really think of it at the time, because my mind thought of a plan that I liked a lot more, which was to fly to a different part of the world and have a sort of second summer. My first plan was actually Thailand, and then I got in contact with Joseph from the Wrong Good Road. So this guy has been cycling for quite a while and has quite a story to him. And he basically offered the idea of going to Australia, where he was at the time, to Perth, rent an apartment together and to work together. So in the end, I decided to do that. I decided to come to Perth. I didn't want to stay home again for the winter time. I hated it last year. So I went to Perth and spent the first month with Joseph. Now, as you guys know, things didn't really go smoothly, and we decided to go our own ways. So then I got this great deal on a house that I could stay at, basically renting the bedroom in that place. But the owner is not home a lot of the time, so I basically had the house to myself. And there I hosted a few couch surfers, I went out a lot and met a ton of people. I also picked up a job and moved to another place where I'm at right now. I'm gonna be staying for a month just to house sit the place. So yeah guys, to be honest, I absolutely love my life right now. It's gone through a lot of changes over the last months. But one of the greatest lessons that I learned this year is that you can make all the plans you want. It will always turn out to be different than what you expect. And it's not in a bad or in a right way. It's just a way. It's just a way of doing things. And I think that as long as you're open-minded and you're saying yes to opportunities that you get, you know, handed out to you, and just see from there, like, you never know where you're gonna end up. And for me, it has just turned out to be a really great place. So yeah, what about the future? What about the future of TravelingTice? So as you guys know, unfortunately for the cycling fans out there, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of bike touring, especially in the first half of the year. I basically still need to do 3 months of farm work for my second year visa, which I wanna get here. And I also wanna get my driver's license, because I can see that it's necessary, or it's at least handy to have. Besides that, I still need to do a lot of work because my money is still very, very low. And yeah, until March, I'll definitely stay in Perth, in this city. But afterwards, honestly, I don't know where it's gonna take me. I don't know if I can do farm work here, or if I go to a different part of Australia. The farm work and the driver's license and the money are basically the 3 main concerns for me right now. Of course, the dream is still on to cycle in every country in the world, and I would love to cycle from here to Sydney. It's one of the ideas that I've been playing with, but currently I just don't have the funds and I don't have the time to do that. And yeah, who knows, like I'm just enjoying the path that I'm on, and it has brought me to great places and great experiences, and I've met some incredible people. And yeah, that's the main thing that I'm gonna be keeping on doing for the next months and years, and you know, for the rest of my life basically. Yeah, that's the big thing, guys. Just enjoy the journey. Sometimes life doesn't take you where you thought it would take you, but it took me to an incredible place. And I can honestly call Perth my second home right now. Like, I feel completely at home here, which is pretty strange, but still really cool. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around this year. I thought it was incredible. Hope you guys had a really, really awesome year as well. Hope you guys enjoyed following along on my journey. And of course, I will keep on posting as much as I can, and I am just incredibly excited for next year. Whatever it will bring me, I'm ready for it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next year in the new one. See you later. Bye-bye.